clearance lights and turn signal clean and function not broken or missing correct color amber. Headlights it's clean and function not broken or missing correct color clear. No puddles in the ground or dripping fluid from my engine or transmission passing or side. No puddles on the ground dripping fluids under my engine or transmission. All hoses are good condition. No leaking coolant reservoir. It's a sign glass. It's an adequate level. If not sign glass I will remove the cap and check for adequate level when the engine is cool. Behind the frame my water pump, it's the gear driven operating, probably mounted securely, not damaged or leaking air compressor. It's gear driven operating, properly mounted securely, not damaged or leaking. My engine oil and oil dipstick safe operator level and above the refill mark 1. Check only when the engine is cool. Alternator it's a belt driven, mounted securely, not damaged or leaking. Looking for snugginess 3/4 inch center of the belt, no cracks, phrase loss fiber, no sign of wear. Power steering pump is to get driven operating, properly mounted securely, no leaking or damage. Power steering fluid dipstick sign glass above refill mark. Power steering box mounted securely, not leaking or missing any nuts or both. My power steering hoses not damaged or leaking. Steering linkage arm link rod not worn. Cracked joint sockets not worn or not missing any nuts, bolts or cutter keys. Spring hanger not cracked, broken. Mount to the frame. Leaf spring not missing, shifted, cracked, broken. U-bolt not broken, loose, missing. Mounted to the frame. Shock absorber skewer not leaking. Bushing not messing, damage. Mounted to the frame and axle. My brake hose line coupling not cracked, worn or leaking. Brake chamber not cracked or loose, it or leaking or loose for missing. Clamp securely mounted. Slack adjusters and push rod not broken, looser. Missing parts should not moving more than 1 in when brake release by hand. Brake drum no crack holes, free of contaminated such as oil, debris, grease and no missing bolts. Brake lining visible, not dangerously thin. Tire minimum tread depth for 4/32 inch. It evenly worn, no cut or damage to trade or side walls. Valve caps steam not messing, damaged, broken. My tire information as from 90 to 100 psi. Rims not been damaged, no rust trail or weld repair. Indicate rim loose from tire lug. Nuts all present, free of distortion and no sign of looseness or shiny. Threads bolt holes free of cracks and destruction. Hub seal not leaking if it's sign glass with its at adequate level. My turn signal and clearance light clean and function, not broken or missing correct color. Amber mirror and brackets not damaged. Mounted securely, not missing. Fitting my door not damaged, open and closed from outside. Hinges are secure. Door seal not intact. Fuel tank secure. Cap is tight, no leaking from tank or fuel line. Steps in. Catwalk solid, clear of eject and bolted to the frame. Exhaust is connecting, tightly mounted securely, not leaking or rust or carbon. Stood and no cracks or holes or severe bent. My air and electric line. No air leak, no shift, splitted, worn, not pinched, tangled or dragged against tractor parts. My air connection sealed, good condition. Glad hands locked in place, no air leak or damaged. Electric plug firm. Seated and locked in place. Header boards strong enough to contain the cargo, no damage such as crack holes or bulges. Drive shaft not cracked. Coupling skewer free of frogen object. Tractor frame not cracked or broken. Weld no holes or other damage to the frame member or cross member. Mounting bolt not loose or missing. Bracket nuts, bolts, clamp, splash guard and mud flap not damage. Amount in securely. Fifth wheel jaw fully close around. Kingpin in place, kingpin not bent or damaged, apron not bent, cracked, broken, no gap between fifth and apron, fifth wheel T properly lubricated and securely to the platform, all bolts and pin are secure and not missing. Platform not cracked or broken in the platform structure, securely hold the fifth wheel, release arm is in engaged position, safety latches in place, torque arm not damaged, mountain securely, air ride. Suspension not leak or damaged. We talk about spring hinge, leaf shock, bushing, brake hoses, air chamber, brake drum liner, tires, 2/32 inch rims, lug nut, bolt holes, axle seal, spacers not bent or damaged, no rust, throw evenly centered, free of debris and foreign object. Axle seal not leaking if signless, its adequate level, landing gear fully raised and crack hand secure, not damage to my support frame or landing pads, no missing parts, my trailer frame no cracked or broken welds or holes to my trailer frame and box. All my reflector tape good condition, color white and red, trailer door open and close, latch properly from outside and ties chain straps are secure. We talk about spring hinge, leaf shock, bushing, brake hoses, air chamber, brake drum liner, tires, 2/32 inch rims, lug nut, bolt holes, axle seal.